Hey everyone, it cut me off for some reason, so we'll continue back up here. We're on Sand Resort. Look over here, make sure I pronounce that right. That's the backdrop there, big limestone cliff. Sand. Just beautiful. That's a little shelter there. The main one on the island, big karaoke machine. We used that last night. Here's a beautiful sign and octopus and some sort of shark maybe or something, a turtle, sea turtle, Nemo or something, and crab. Just beautiful. That's very appropriate sitting there because the sun will be coming up around that island out there, so, and it's probably going to look like that, nice and bright. So hopefully it won't get cut off again. I don't know. My phone's fully charged, so I'm not sure what went on with that. So we're continue the video. Hopefully it's good and didn't delete itself. So we'll walk down through here where we did one last night. But yeah, just well kept place and nice looking. A lot of work and effort goes in there, and they seem to like they broom the sand and leaves up and do something with that. So hand done. So it's a large area for doing that. So as soon as I see the sunrise, we're facing east. You can see somebody way out there. They're 1/8 of a mile out, walking in the water. So yeah, we're going to explore the island either today or tomorrow and see where the money situation is and how I feel. Personally, I'd never like to leave the area. I think this is the spot to be in, and if you can come visit or have the means to live around here, I would consider it pretty much paradise for the Philippines. So there's not a lot of infrastructure here on the local islands yet. It's somewhat undiscovered as the Philippines is concerned. El Nido and Coron is much more built up and growing. This place hasn't really been put on the radar yet, so lots of room for growth, and that's exactly what's going to happen here over the next 5, 10, 15 years, especially since the coronavirus is ended. So what I was told by the caretaker, that these places are, this is owned by a doctor, and she lets some local children live here and stuff. She gives them a place to stay, and I don't know if she educates them or not, but she donates these places for people, and the kids live here. I'm not sure exactly the situation, but which I thought was very good. So she's successful in giving back to the community. So that's always good to hear. Wish more people would do that. And then she's telling me about, she spoke very good English, so she was telling me about all the different people owning. A family owns a silent straight out, and then I think a senator owns that one closest to the tree out there. So various people, because I was asking about going out and visiting these 3 or 4 islands you see there, and she says no, they're all, I believe, privately owned, so we could sail around them. But so one of the Philippine senators supposedly lives out that one there by the tree on the far left. But they look nice. This one has a little beach front in front of us, so the sun should be popping up there. So could be interesting. Depends. We got a little thicker cloud cover off to the right, so it's hard to see which way the clouds are moving. Even though it's it's a breeze today, but yeah, the whole island backdrop seems to be this limestone cliff area, and it's varies. It can go up to 1,000 feet. Right here behind us, it's 100 to maybe 300 or 400 feet, but in spots it definitely towers up to 1,000 feet. So, but just beautifully done. Beautiful gardens, little paths, little concrete paths that's been stamped out to look like stone. Got the shells because they must harvest them or do whatever, because there's like a 2-foot mound, 3-foot mound of them, so they're abundant. So very, I guess it's a sign of good health of the ocean. So that they're harvesting them, and they stack up the shells and then they put them to good use. And kind of in America we call this mulch, and they're mulching with seashells. So they're on the beach where they're a little newer. They're very colorful, reds and whites and different colors. So this is really cool. I showed this last night. So this guy's kind of buried in the sand, so to speak, and his feet sticking up out of the ground. He's smiling. I think that's really neat looking. I believe it to be concrete, or I'll go over and tap on it, see if it sounds hollow. So I'd be surprised if it's solid concrete, but who knows. Well, it sounds pretty darn thick. So they did a fantastic job with that. So they got some steps going up to the sign, so you could probably take a picture, nice picture up there. Some lighting, some solar lighting panels. So I'm hoping to get out and do a tour of the island today or tomorrow. I'm debating how long I can stay and before we go back to San Fernando. So this looks like a little place where they dump their weeds and so forth in here. But yeah, just nature, beauty of nature abundant here with things. So it looks like a little cave or something back in there. So with limestone, that would be appropriate. So we're circled back down here. We'll go over by this guy again because I think it's so cool. It's worth the little step to nowhere, so to speak. Goes up there and kind of looks like it stops there at that rock, and then this one goes up. I suppose you could take your picture or something up there. But this is really well done. So somebody had a lot of talent and thought to make that and then paint it in such a way. They did a fantastic job. Big old sword sticking out of the ground. Wishing Bahul. I think I've pronounced that right. I thought it was pool last night when I looked at it, but it's a B, by B-A-O-L. Some gold and mugs and wine, and looks like a bottle of wine or something. Another little sheath to the knife there. So yeah, just fabulous. And again, I think that's just solid, just feels like solid concrete, and they've shaped it like that. So that's not an overlay of, if it is, it's extremely thick because there's no hollow sound to it. So it's extremely, I believe it's just solid concrete. So that's tremendous. Same with these feet. In America, we'd form a screen or something and then just put several inches of like stucco concrete over it and make it hollow. But I believe them to be solid concrete feet and head. Little benches, I suppose you can sit on, and we'll go down this path here. I don't think we came down this one. So I hope everybody's doing well out there and enjoying our videos, because I enjoy sharing it with you. So I think this is going to probably be one of our main hangouts of the Philippines. I would like to find a way to move up here and do something. But I think we're really going to cover this area very thoroughly. A lot of people will come for a day or two or something and document a few things, but I'm thinking to really do this place justice, you could spend a week on each island, really going in the interior, hiking and the land and all around there. A lot of these islands have, 2, 3, 4, 5 beach areas, so just so many different interesting people to meet. You can't come up here and cover this in a week, so I don't think you could cover it in a month. I mean, just endless stories with people, and as the weather changes and different seasons and things like that, there's just so much to see. It's just like this is much different than what it was last night, so you almost have to see everything 3 or 4 times during the day, at different times of the day, to really capture the essence of the Philippines, because the tide goes in and out, and just so many different things going on. So looks like down to the left of us, down this way, is probably some houses and more fishing stuff, and then up here, this is, I believe, where the resort starts, and then that's all the resort. So down through here, and they just did a tremendous job with it. It's I haven't seen very many yet in the Philippines, but I can't imagine too many of them being any better than this one. One of the locals recommended we stay here, so we come to check it out. So, and we're sure glad we did. So, because the resort part is very nice, so that's another neat thing. They're a big pot. That thing's probably 5-6 feet across. It's massive. Again, probably solid concrete. Beautiful plantings in it. So just gorgeous. Staff seems to be very friendly, and she could speak English very well, and I guess her son lives or works here, and she's taken care of. She seen me walking around barefoot because I couldn't find any shoes that fit me, so she gave me a pair to use while I'm staying here. So again, people are very generous and friendly. They literally give the shoes and shirts off the back to help you. So there's the sun popped up. It's kind of over the horizon already, but it's, I don't know how pretty it's going to be. It's kind of gotten half blotted out, but it's still pretty. So could be a little bit better, I suppose. It's just not getting the full effect. So we'll see what happens here over the next half hour or so. So, all right, I guess we're tune this one out, and thanks for watching. Appreciate everybody and all the new subscribers pouring in. So appreciate it, and thank you so much. And keep tuning in, and we'll try to bring you a variety of different things as they unfold for us here. So this is my 3rd week. So everybody take care, and we'll talk to you later. Good morning, Philippines. Thank you.